cheating is the alleged reason why this couple divorced, but did Desmond really cheat? From the alleged court document that TMZ got, Kristy filed for a divorce against Desmond and cheating was the reason. If you don't know them, they are this couple where Kristy is always jumping on her shoes and Desmond is always laughing hysterically. Desmond now made an Insta story statement stating that he already wanted to separate from Kristy towards the end of 2025. He communicated that with her and she didn't agree, so he made some choices that were not right, which choices that people are now trying to say is the cheating that was written in the court papers. But the court papers also said alleged cheating. The court document didn't really say it is purely cheating. So did Desmond really cheat? And then there's something else that is now coming out to light for people to see. They are now saying that these people are Jehovah Witnesses, and in Jehovah Witness, as a married couple, you do not have the right to divorce each other or separate in your marriage except there is a valid reason for divorce or separation. And one of the reasons that Jehovah Witness accepts to agree to a divorce between two couples who are Jehovah Witnesses and do not excommunicate any of the couple is cheating. So this left people saying, did Desmond really cheat, or did he state that he cheated so that he is going to get out from the marriage? Was he so tired of the marriage? Did he really want this freedom and separation so badly that he lied about cheating? Or did he really cheat? That is the question on everybody's lips. But also people are saying that they are already started to notice that Desmond was getting tired of the things that were being done, because all their life, all their marriage is just video content. And towards that end of 2025, where Desmond said that he told Kristy that he wanted a separation, people were saying that they begin to notice some changes in Desmond. There more some changes in the vibes that he brings to their content. He was no longer laughing so loudly, and then sometimes his face looks like he's just tired, or he's irritated, or he's confused about the situation, or he's not comfortable with the situation. And some people are trying to say that it's Kristy's fault, because there are some videos where Kristy is always like very rude to him, always like very passive aggressive. When he's serving her food, she's always dragging the plate. He gives her flower before a date, she's always dragging this out. It almost seems like everything about their marriage is content. Sometimes there are some videos where Desmond may be talking with people, or he might be in a discussion, and then Kristy comes with like very goofy content, and when you see Desmond's face, it's almost like what exactly is going on, like he's really interested in this content. And as people made a collection of Desmond towards the end of 2025, where during all content is always on his phone, he's always looking irritated about like creating content, he's always looking irritated about everything being content, or certain things that Kristy does, he's no longer just laughing like he usually laughs before. He's now looking like, I'm tired, giving like impatient, giving like irritated. And people are trying to say that this may be the reason why he said he cheated, even though he didn't cheat, because he wanted to leave the marriage so bad. And since Jehovah Witness won't allow them to divorce or break up unless there's a valid reason, he had to tell Kristy that he cheated, or that even if he cheated because he wanted to be free. He already talked about wanting to separate from her, he already talked about wanting to leave her, he was no longer interested in the marriage, which is why he cheated. People were now bringing a lot of excuses to this thing. And if you see this video now, you see the way she dragged this flower from his hand, and then his face was giving so uncomfortable before like the clip was cut off. That was a lot of things that people were beginning to pick in. And even when you go to this video on her Instagram story, you see people in the comments even before the divorce was out saying, okay, this is very bad, why are you dragging this from him so rudely? But at the same time, I don't feel like there's a need to blame the victim. Kristy is the victim here that was cheated on. No matter what, they have been together for 11 years. They have known each other since they were 14 years old. They were high school sweethearts, and they have 2 children together, and they built a house from the ground up and packed into the house in October. Like, they have built their family for so long that this kind of situation where they are going to be separating, or they are going to be divorced, or eventually peradventure that truthfully he cheated on her, is going to be very hurtful and very painful for her. So I don't really see the reason why people are trying to blame her. But at the same time, I understand the situation where everybody has the right to be happy. If you feel like you're no longer happy in a marriage, you're no longer happy in a relationship, you're no longer happy in a situation, you have the right to come out from that situation. You have the right to leave that marriage. You have the right to choose your peace and do what works for you. But I can't say that Desmond doesn't really like content creation, because now he has his own personal page where he shows his cooking off. But just maybe he was tired of like his marriage being a content, everything about his marriage being content, everything that happened in his marriage being used as content, being treated rudely. in the face of content, because being treated rudely is a scripted version of their content, and that is how they started the content. But maybe he's just got tired of that type of content. I don't really know. But what did you say? I just hope that they both come out from this very fine, because there are kids involved, minus their church, their faith, and everything in between. This divorce is going to be a little messy because of their faith and the kids and the kind of internet intervention and theories that they are going to face even when they finish their divorce process.